Okay, let's do this. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We're gonna do some racing today. Um, I'm probably gonna be in and out in my room because I'm doing laundry right now. With that being said, let's do this. Let's start this shit. Hold on, let me close my door. Test, test, test. Test 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. All right. All right, let's do this. When we're gonna load in already? Hey man, how you been, man? Welcome to the stream. How's life? Got fucked up. Doing good, man. You know, living life. Living life one day at a time, man, just like everybody else. Wow. Wow, that was bad. Damn, I'd be an LSLS with the Corvette. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, man. You know, it's almost the end of the year too, so you know, sometimes I look back and I reflect on the things that I've accomplished this year. I mean, it's only fitting for me to think about that now because there's literally only 2 more months left until 2021 is over. So I figured take some time and think about what I've accomplished, and I feel like I accomplished what I needed to accomplish this year. Like, I got my car rebuilt. Yeah, man. It's 2022, bro. It's almost there, bro. 2021 started off crazy, bro. The attack on the Capitol, bro. I was not expecting that. But what have I've accomplished? I feel like I accomplished a lot. Whatchamacallit? I went to Las Vegas. I almost fixed my car. I want to end the year by driving somewhere, like a road trip. I'm choosing between Philly, Atlantic City, New Jersey, or Syracuse, New York. Like, I wanna finish the year strong, you know. Time flies. This year flew, but at the same time, the summer this year was boring as fuck. But nonetheless, I'm glad that made up to that point, you know. Huh? That guy left. What about you, Rage? Well, you feel like you did what you had to do this year, or you feel like you're gonna like leave it up to next year to finish? You know, I feel like I accomplished what I need to accomplish this year. Next year's gonna be important though, because next year I'm gonna make some big moves. Like I'm planning to go back to school and finish my last 3 classes. By the end of next year, I'm planning on you know, getting my own place hopefully, and graduate college with the bachelor's since I already got my associates. Oh, and I also lasted a whole year of my first full-time job in the field. If you don't know, I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm still focusing on school doing construction. Hey, man, shit, keep pushing, bro. It feels good that the year is almost over. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels good knowing the fact that you lasted this long, especially with COVID going on all over the place and politics and going crazy. You know, like, it's good to know that we came out of this year okay. Yeah, 1 year. Last year I got laid off, and the remaining of 2020 I was on unemployment. This year I started work at the first week of January, and I'm about to make a year in this job. So, you know, which is good for me because, you know, it'll look good if I want to take out a loan for like a major purchase. They check my account and be like, oh wow, you've been working here for a year, that means you have a stable income. Yeah. Oh fuck, I fucked up. Of course that will happen to me. I just have like the worst luck, bro. Whoa, what a load of bullshit, yo. That was stupid. That was fucking dumb, bro. I was thinking about graduating early for high school, but not sure it's possible. Do what you can, bro. Don't overstress yourself. You know what I mean? Like if you're able to graduate early, go for it. You know. And try to push yourself into achieving that goal. Because believe it or not, you'd be surprised. Not a lot of people graduate high school. You know. I know a fair share of people that I know in real life that didn't really finish high school. So the fact that you're gonna make it, that's still an accomplishment, whether you do it early or not. Hey, yeah, it's a good idea. It's always good to have like a side hustle, you know. It's always good to have a side hustle when you're in college, because you're gonna be flat out broke. You know, in college. Like, trust me, I know. I've done one semester, my freshman year. My first semester, my freshman year, I didn't work part time with nothing, so like I was like scraping by. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I was like, I ate like food at the dining hall. I was dorming and all that, but like when there's things I want to do and things I want to buy, like I was only limited to what my parents was able to send to me. But you know, it was frustrating. But at the end of the day, I got through it. You know what I mean? I mean, now I'm working full time, so what I'm planning to be is a full-time worker and a part-time student. And since I only have 3 classes left, so there's no need for me to stress myself out. You know. I still have like full-time income while I'm attending school, so I could pay for my own like gas and food if I'm like in between classes or whatever. So you know, it's some benefits to it. You know, um, back then I used to be a full-time student and a part-time worker, and that was more of a struggle than being a full-time worker than a part-time student. Because at least when you're a part-time student, you could take like 1 or 2 classes at night. But like, imagine trying to have a full day of classes and then the next day have like a 5-hour shift at you know, enterprise. It gets exhausting, man. Well, I guess I'm saying that now because I'm also working at home, so I guess I'm more laid back now than I was before. Yeah, but you know, sometimes people do that, you know, like I know people who work 2 jobs and still be a full-time student, you know what I mean, 2 part-time jobs. Like they have no breaks on the weekends, like, but they manage to pull through. Oh, they all dumb. Why did nobody take the damn shortcut? Nah, don't. But also have lots of fun in college, bro. Go to parties, fuck as many bitches as you can. You know what I mean? You only live like that once in your lifetime. You know what I mean? Because even if you're like an undergrad and you're like an adult learner, it's not as fun as when you're 19 and starting off college, man. Like it's a very adrenaline inducing. I'm saying, man, fuck as much bitches as you can, bro. I didn't do that, unfortunately, when I was in college. I was in a committed relationship. What a waste that was. Oh, I won't say it was a waste, but like if I had to go back when I was like 19, I would have been single. That's why I always tell my little brother, like, my little brother, he's currently 19 and he's in college. I'm like, bro, don't settle down now. It's too soon. You know what I mean? I attempted to settle down too soon when I was like 18, and I wound up like leave with the relationship wound up ending when I'm 25. So currently I'm living my life like I'm from 21, but like I'm like but like in my later 20s. Over here, like mumbling and shit. Oh, one that I don't know. So I'm just going to college, except nothing good or bad, but get my graduation and start life. That's the way to see things, man. Always put yourself first when you go to college or like when you try to apply yourself in life. You know what I mean? That's a mistake I made when I was back then. Like I usually did I usually um like did most of the shit that I done for my relationship and for my ex rather than for myself. You know what I mean? And in the process, I slowly start to lose myself as a human, as I say human being, but that's a little too extreme. But like a person, you know what I mean? Like I was started to sacrifice my hobbies. You know what I mean? There were days that I don't stream because I knew my ex would be mad if I streamed that specific day or whatever. You know what I mean? Or like if I put money in my car, she feels some type of way instead of me taking her out. You know what I mean? Like you don't want that kind of unnecessary stress when you're starting off in college, because you're gonna go through a lot as it is with finals and midterms and like spending over like have like sleepless nights just working on projects and essays and stuff like that. You're gonna go through a lot. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You're gonna go through a lot when you go to college, but it's like a balance. You know what I mean? Like you work hard in school, but you also party hard. You know what I mean? Like you go to frat parties and drink underage. No, playing. We don't do that. Well, realistically speaking, people still drink and like if they're 18, you know, just get away with it. But just be careful. Shit, that just makes me not get into a relationship. Nah, I mean, look. Here's what I'm saying, right? It's okay to be in a relationship. Usually around college is usually the time where you find the girl that you know you usually want to spend the rest of your life with. Well, that was back then. Now it's like everything's fucked up because of online dating with Tinder and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like one day you and your future girl get into an argument, and next thing you know she goes on Tinder and starts swipe, and then you know, I'm not saying that it happened to me, but I heard a lot of people go through that. So, you know, when you're young, just have fun. You know what I mean? If you so happen to get into a relationship, you know, that's cool too. You know what I mean? I don't know why I hesitated saying that, but you get the point. You know what I mean? Like just have fun to the fullest. If you feel like your future girlfriend is holding you back, and it's to the point that you know, overwhelm yourself in terms of, you know, how to navigate through life with the girlfriend and live, you know, school and all that shit, you gotta let her go, bro. You gotta let her go, because your self-worth is more important than, you know, than someone else's bullshit. With that being said, I went from college to relationship advice. The reason I brought up relationship because usually I know a lot of people, including myself, that got through a relationship in college and then it didn't work out on the long. So what I recommend is just you live your life to the fullest, bro. Do that, you know, I guarantee you will look back when you're 19, you're just gonna look back at the good old memories. Yeah, like have lots of fun. Like travel, like study abroad if you have to. Like, you know, go to new countries. Like I said, I'm living my life now like if I'm in my early 20s. And like technically I'm still young. I'm still in my 20s, but like, you know, I'm doing a lot more than I should have done back then. Like I barely traveled when I was like in my early 20s. Like between 2 years from 2019 to now, I went to Montreal, Canada. I went to Boston. I went to Las Vegas. Where else did I went to? Boston, Las Vegas, Montreal. I feel like I went one more place as well. I don't remember. But I've been traveling a lot. I've been doing a lot of activities. You know what I mean? Like going to car meets, doing racing. Yeah, man, travel, bro. Travel. You gotta travel. Well, now since the COVID restrictions are now like, you know, a little more lenient than there was last year, travel, bro. But get vaccinated too. I mean, like, I don't know what your opinion on vaccinations, but like, if you're gonna travel, chances are you're gonna have to get vaccinated. Because there's some countries that like heavily you know, have that mandatory. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't get vaccinated, you can't get into the country. Like Japan. Japan has a serious mandatory rule about getting vaccinated for COVID. Canada too, apparently. I fucked up. I had COVID a month or two. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like, try to get vaccinated. I was fortunate enough to never had COVID. I had family that had COVID. My parents had COVID, like, a few months back. You know, I was surprised it didn't contract the virus. But, you know, still though, never say never. I'm just happy that once now that I'm vaccinated, if I do get coronavirus, it won't be as like bad as it would be if I was unvaccinated. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not gonna like force that opinion on you, like to travel to get vaccinated. But if you're gonna travel to a different country, chances are that's gonna be a mandate. You know what I mean? They won't let you in the country without vaccination. I haven't felt sick ever since I'm not wearing a mask the whole time, and if I'm immune to it. I know, but you know, you gotta think of it this way: if you want to go to a country that you want to go to, you gotta keep that in mind that they're gonna take the vaccination mandate seriously. Like in New York City, like pretty much 80% of the places where like attractions and shit like that, like clubs, lounges, arcades, restaurants, you need to have a proof of vaccination, otherwise they won't let you in. They take that shit very seriously. Like, it's bad enough they already check for ID for like if you're drinking, but imagine checking out your ID and your vaccination card. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of annoying, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So that's the same case for traveling overseas. I don't want to get vaccinated. They told me that you would get sick but for like a few days or something because of the way it works. Yeah, so the way any vaccine works is, hold on, is that they take a small sample of the virus into your immune system, and it was a tiny amount to the point that like your body can easily fight it, like completely fight it without any like extra care, if that makes sense. So like when you take a flu shot, you feel sick, but that's only because it's like a tiny sample of the actual virus in your bloodstream. And what they do is that the white blood cells actually kill it off, and then it has an understanding of what the virus is capable of doing. So when you get sick regularly, you know, your body's aware and you know, able to understand that, you know, okay, so this is the virus, let me kill it, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, think of it this way: you ever heard of you know, Walmart having a do not enter list, or like, okay, better yet, a no fly list? The vaccine is the no fly list, and the like, so I guess the security in the airport is the white blood cells that kill the virus. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I didn't want to get all technical with it, but you know, that's pretty much what the summary, what's kind of what sums up what the vaccine is capable of doing. A lot of people have the misconception that a vaccine prevents you from having COVID, but it doesn't. I fucked up. I'm dead last. But I can catch up though. Oh my god. Frames. The frames. Why I have like 30 PSI? FPS, the PSI. I don't know, like if you're gonna travel outside the country, you're gonna have to take the vaccine. But if you like, you could travel like within the states. Like you go to Florida, they don't have to worry about no, vaccine card or anything like that. Yeah, that was a horrible run. Either way, I think by the time I travel, COVID will be around. I'm guessing. I mean, COVID will always be around, but it won't be as a high risk. You know what I mean? Like the regular flu. You know what I mean? Like the flu will always be around, but it's not gonna be a high risk compared to like I don't know, um, back in the 1920s. What I've heard is that they now like planning on making like medicine pills for COVID. So I think you're gonna be good either way. That's what the news been saying. Like they have like actual like medication for COVID, like pills. But again, I'd rather stick to I don't know. Like I the main reason why I'm vaccinated is so I could travel. You know what I mean? If I want to go to places like DR or Honduras or Japan or London, I'm gonna need to be vaccinated, whether I like it or not. I didn't take the boosted medicine. Yeah, well, I think it's like a vaccine pill or something like that. That's what they call it. Like I recently saw it in the news, or like an actual medication for it. I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I've been out of touch of the news for a while. You know what I mean? I want to go like around Europe spot, pretty much everywhere besides North Korea. Well, Europe, they have a very strict mandate in vaccinations, so you're gonna have to be vaccinated. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna like travel, your best bet is within the states. If you don't want to get vaccinated, that's just the reality of it. I mean, North Korea is impossible to get in. Unless you're like a CIA spy. Or like a journalist with permission to get into this country. I think I have to use the handbrake for this car. You fucked up. Well, that one. Okay. What's that? Trying to get first win. You're in your title for Need for Speed or another game. Oh, I'll be honest with you. I forgot to change the title. That was meant for GTA. I was playing like the the street racing DLC, and you know, oh well. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. You know, it may sound a bit clickbaitish because I've been playing this game for years, but you never know. I might attract new viewers, and they're probably gonna be like, "Oh wow, he just got the game," and then you see me like, "Oh, like try hardy and shit." Again, just a quick reminder. I might step out for like a few minutes because I'm doing laundry. You know, I don't know why, but like doing laundry at nighttime is a lot more relaxing, a lot more like calm. Like I see why people do laundry like at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because no one fucks with them. You know what I mean? But that'll be a different story if you live in New York City. Chances are you're probably gonna see like a crackhead come in the laundromat every once in a while. Yeah, I do have a shitload of wins. Yeah, I'm from New York. Well, I live upstate now, but like, I used to live in the Bronx. You know what I mean? You see a lot of shit when you live in the Bronx. You know, up where I live at now is a lot more calm and chill. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's I just say in Spanish, muy tranquilo. Like I'm just chilling. Hopefully be able to pick up my car this week though. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling at this point. Yeah, because my car is still in the shop right now, and you know, it needs some like final adjustments to it, and I'm just waiting. I just wanted to pick it up from the shop already. I'm gonna take a look at the chat in a minute, guys. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring you guys. Just this lobby's kind of toxic. Yeah, thank you, game. Oh my god, what kind of dog shit is that, bro? Nah, I mean, no things that like I could read like quick sentences, but like if you like a paragraph or whatever, like I just be like you know I get to focus on reading it, then I tend to go end up crashing a lot. I guess it's very fitting to say don't text and drive. At least the accidents that happen when I do that is in the game and not real life. Oh my god, I don't know how I fucked up. Well, that just ruins the whole fucking idea of me focusing on the game if I'm gonna be second to last. I was very contradicting what I said earlier. Okay, sorry. So let me see what you wrote. Bro, New York is crazy. My brother's been there for 1 week. He already saw a crackhead in the train. He also saw a pregnant woman throw up. Okay, the crackhead, it's inevitable. You will always see crackheads everywhere you go in New York City. Unfortunately, it may sound fucked up, but like, I don't see it in a negative way. Okay, this might sound fucked up, but like, I see crackheads on the street like the hood mascots. And that's how I see it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucked up. You know, they're probably going through a lot with drugs and addiction and stuff like that. But like, you can't deny the fact that crackheads be funny when they do stupid shit. You know what I mean? But in terms of the pregnant woman throwing up, I mean, I want to say that's abnormal because women do get sick a lot. Not sick, but like, they always get like I guess that's part of getting pregnant is like them throwing up and stuff like that, like morning sickness. There we go, morning sickness. That's what I was looking for. Pregnant women do tend to get morning sickness a lot, so it's inevitable that they may throw up, and where they can't really control the environment where they throw up at, so that's more of a given. The crackheads one is you can't deny that. It's his first time too, though. Well, he got off easy. I'll put it to you that way. There's some shit that you will see that'll probably make you not want to come back to New York if you're like a full-blown tourist, or like especially coming from the suburbs. And he already saw some funny shit. Listen, when you live in New York City, it's never a dull moment. Whether it's the morning when you're commuting to work, or like on a Saturday, on the weekend when you're going out with your friends, it's always something, especially in the subways. There's always a preacher or mariachi band or this thing called Showtime where you see like a lot of people breakdancing in the middle of the train. What else? There's the crackheads, of course. Just drunk people too, like they're too drunk to drive, but they can't afford an Uber, so they gotta take the train drunk. You know what I mean? Like I seen a lot of that too. I seen a lot of fights. You know, you see so much shit. Like you see so much shit that people see abnormal and like outside New York that you just like, it doesn't. It feels unfazed. You feel unfazed by it. You know what I mean? Like if I see a crackhead in the hood, like that's not New York, I just, you know, it's normal to me. Yeah, I mean, it's as funny it is to witness shit in the subway. It's also like a safety hazard too. If you catch my drift. I mean, you sometimes put yourself at risk. There's people out there that are capable of doing some dumb shit. I remember, like, I believe last year around this time, some crazy guy was stabbed like 5 people in the subway, and at least 3 people died. And unfortunately, the people who got stabbed, they were just taking a nap in the train. You know what I mean? Like they had a long day at work, and next thing you know, they got stabbed by some lunatic. Which I recommend, if you do go to New York City, do not take a nap in the subway. Always be alert, because you never know what's gonna happen. Jesus Christ, what's going on here? Oh, fucked up. Well, someone fucked up worse than me. Where you from, by the way? I'm pretty sure you told me a while back. I just don't remember. Come on, are you serious? Oh, you from Texas? Oh yeah, you gonna have lots of fun in New York. New York is crazy, man. It's fun. It's a fun city, but like around Houston. Okay, so you familiar with the crackheads? Then I'm not saying that there's crackheads in Houston, but I'm saying like in the hoods in Houston there's crackheads. Oh, one more thing to realize that. Need to know, a lot of New Yorkers are rude, so just be wary of that. And they're loud too. New Yorkers are loud, rude people, and I can vouch for that, because I'm one or the other. Like when I'm in New York City, when I'm in the suburbs of upstate New York, I'm like more chill. Oh, then you've been in a nice part of New York if you don't see a few, because there's a lot of people there. Even people that seem nice will have a nasty attitude if you like say something wrong to them. In some extreme cases, they'll probably fight you. That's only if you go to like the bad part of New York, like the hood. Yeah, man, New York is fun, bro. It's a fun city. But, you know, it's not all sunshine and rainbows and shit. You know what I mean? Like, When people go to New York City, they just stay in one borough, which is Manhattan. They don't go to Brooklyn, Staten Island, or the Bronx, or Queens, which in some cases I'm recommending not to go without like if you're going by yourself or you're going with people who've never been to New York as well, stay in Manhattan. You know what I mean? But if you know someone who lives in New York that knows the city a little well, you know, then you can go to the other boroughs. You know what I mean? Like one of the places I recommend going if you do go to New York City is Brooklyn Bridge, Times Square, Empire State Building, because they have like a tour guide that you can go on the rooftop, take pictures and stuff. Empire State, there's Union Square, Central Park, obviously. The East, Dykeman, if you're into going to lounges and stuff like that, or if you're into Spanish girls, go to Dykeman. My brother was in Queens. Okay, so I'm not too familiar with Queens. So what attractions are in Queens? There's Rockaway Beach in Rockaway, Queens. Um, there's obviously. Hold on. Hey Google, turn off alarm. All right, so I guess I gotta go and check on the laundry real quick. Only went for a few minutes. A few minutes? Wait, he was like, what was he doing? He was what's it called again? Doing a connection flight or something. Anyway, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Sorry, guys. Booty calls. Laundry. Good to have nice, clean laundry. All right, I'm gonna look at the chat right now. My brother was in Queens. He said they woo. He saw a woo. I don't know. He only went there for a few minutes. No Brooklyn. Look, message above first. He stayed. Oh, okay. Okay, so sorry, my headset is all over the place. So okay, so he's been to Queens. Okay, I'm not. I'll be honest with you. I'm not too familiar with Queens. Like I'm familiar with Manhattan, the Bronx, and like around downtown Brooklyn, and that's it. Anything further than that, it's foreign territory. Oh, and obviously the airports, LaGuardia, and JFK, and Far Rockaway Beach. That's it. Those are the only places I know in New York. If you tell me which part of Queens you're going, I'll have no idea. Mind you, I spent my entire life living in New York, and I haven't been to Queens like that religiously. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Yeah, I might need a break from all that fast cars and just drive with just skill only.
Yo, make it rain, fly.
I was checking my phone real quick. Well, Queens is like an apartment place, something like that, right? Oh, I mean, all 5 boroughs have like apartments. I mean, obviously. Queens, I can't tell you much about Queens. I can tell you much about the Bronx. My experience with the Bronx. I have my good days, bad days, but you know, the Bronx is like, it's not, living in the Bronx is not meant for beginners. If you're like brand new into living in city life, the Bronx is not like, it's more of an intermediate like level of experience. What's like living in the city. Entry level, I would say, is Manhattan. The Bronx, it's like a very unique place to live. I'll tell you that much. Obviously, like every city, every borough has their good and bad places. I was fortunate enough to live like in the semi-medium like place. I saw that coming. I go over someone else's spike strip. Good job, genius. So like where I used to live in the Bronx is like half hood and half like normal. I'm in upstate New York. I'm in the suburbs. Like I moved upstate like back in 2016. But from 2016 till the day I was born is when I spent my entire life living in the Bronx. But even though I live like far from New York City, like well technically I live like 45 minutes away by car. To me that's not far. You know, like 2 hours is far, or 1 hour, an hour and a half drive is far. 45 minutes, that's like a regular commute for me. You know what I mean? And I've been going over there like almost every single weekend. So I'm not really missing much if I go. But I can tell you stories about the Bronx and my experience in the Bronx. Like, there were good and bad and ugly times. Like, especially in high school, forget about it, man. High school, that was like a menace to society time of your life if you live in the Bronx. Talking about, like, you do the most ghettoest, like, dumbest shit. Since you're a teenager, you get away with type stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's not. You know, especially if you drive daily, 45 minutes goes by quick. All you need is good music and go like 80 on the 55. Wow, I'm an idiot. Is the Bronx small or big? It's a big, like, let's see how big the Bronx is. The Bronx is like half the size of the city of Boston, I think. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating there. Like, okay, how big is the Bronx? It's a big borough. Okay, let me check this out right here real quick. You know, 42 square miles. I mean, it's a okay, so 42 square miles. I don't know how big that is. It's like, it's a big fucking borough though. like, it's funny. People, like, if you live in New York City in general, whichever borough you live at, it's like its own city. It's like a city of itself or whatever. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Like, it's your own culture, this and that, the other. So that's why you always hear like borough wars, like Bronx versus Brooklyn, and like if you're from the Bronx and you go to Brooklyn, you start talking shit about people who live in Brooklyn, or like, oh, Brooklyn niggas is mad dirty. You know what I mean? Like, or say some shit like, or like the Timbs are mad ashy, or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, to keep it to make it simple, the Bronx is a pretty big borough. The size of the Bronx is like the size of most small cities in New York State. So, to give you an idea, it's 42 square miles. I'm not sure what that means in like, I mean, if you know well about distance. Me personally, I don't know. I know 42 square miles is pretty big. But they will shoot you up, never talk shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them Brooklyn niggas, yo. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Like, our chopped cheese tastes way better than the shit that they make in Brooklyn. I'm playing. Actually, I'm not playing. Fuck them. Nah, but like New York City is like its own fucking thing, man. Like, we have our own culture. Oh, fun fact: do you know that the hip hop was founded in the Bronx? Most people say Harlem, but it's not. It's in the Bronx. Okay, that's where hip hop started. Hip hop started in the Bronx. Yeah, Brooklyn. I know there's someone in Brooklyn talking shit about someone from the Bronx. I told him to shut the fuck up. In some cases, they go to the extreme because okay, so here's another fact, that unfortunate fact about the Bronx. Um, Among all the 5 boroughs, Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Staten Island, the Bronx is the borough with the highest STD rate. So if you want to get some ass and fuck unprotected, chances are, you might catch something. Apparently, it's like you get 1 in 5 chance of catching something if you have intercourse with anybody from the Bronx. Which is that, you look at it that way, it's like ew. Well, like usually people from Brooklyn or Queens always talk shit about that. Say, oh, you Bronx niggas is dirty, like, you know what I mean, like. Which is one of the reasons why I moved upstate. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying. I can't concentrate in this race. I'm backing out. I'm crashing way too much. I mean, it's true though. Like, there's a thing called borough wars. You know what I mean? Like Bronx versus Brooklyn, Queens. No, the most notorious one is Queens versus Brooklyn. Oh Lord, have mercy. Like, it's like a civil war down there. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. It's fucking weird. But yeah, it adds the excitement into living in New York. You know what I mean? Nah, but New York City's crazy, bro. Hell, no. Even no. Let me get started. Let me not get started with culture wars too, because there's even culture wars within the same borough, bro. They were like Puerto Rican versus Dominican. You know what I'm saying? Like Trinidadian versus Jamaican. Like it's crazy, bro. Hondurans versus Mexicans. Like there'd be culture wars within the culture. You know what I mean? The most well-known culture war, I guess you could say, is Puerto Rican and Dominican. So let me give you like a brief history lesson about that culture war, so to speak. Ironically, I'm talking about Hispanic culture war in New York City and during Hispanic Heritage Month. But fuck it, I'm Spanish too, so I could talk that shit. Anyway, like in between the 70s and the 90s, between the late 70s and I guess, well, not early 90s, more like late 90s, early 2000s. The most like dominant group culture, Hispanic culture. No. Don't, no. Oh, that's some bullshit. You gonna talk that shit about Honduras? I bet. Say less. You know what? Actually, I haven't watched it. Wait. Oh no, I missed the fucking game. It's supposed to be Mexico versus Honduras. It's supposed to be a qualifying game for the World Cup, no? I can't believe I missed that shit. Oh well. It's always next time. Anyway, so like the late 70s and to the early 2000s, most of New York City was dominated by the Puerto Ricans. And then like after like 2005, 2006, Dominicans started like, migrating into New York in particular. And it was like culture war, like, oh, like Puerto Ricans are better than Dominicans. But now the Dominicans are more the dominant Hispanic group in New York right now. Like most of the Puerto Ricans are that still stayed in the Bronx, or they scattered, or like they moved upstate, or they lived in Yonkers. Yeah, I missed the fucking game, bro. Oh fuck, I should have backed out. I don't want to do this shit again. But back to that little culture thing. Like I used to talk to some shorty from Jersey, and I was like, and she's Puerto Rican, and all she did was talked about how bad Dominican women are, or like how unfaithful they are. I'm like, bro, it's crazy because I dated Puerto Ricans and Dominican chicks, And I'm gonna say this flat out. I don't see a huge difference between the two. I don't. We still dance the same music. We still speak the same language. We pronounce food differently, but that's it. You know what I mean? But like they go deep into like territory, like, you know what I mean? Like oh, Puerto Ricans don't need a passport to get to New York or some shit like that. I'm like, yo, relax, bro. Like it's not that serious. They still take the same train to go to the same job, bro. It's not that serious. Yeah, it is what it is, though. I had to back out. I wanted to do sports series. That's just trash. Okay, that's more like it. Nah, but you know, I appreciate you guys watching my stream. You know, good way to start the week. And you know, I know that you guys could be watching anything else, like a popular streamer or Squid Games, but you took the time of day to watch me play, and I appreciate that. I really do. You know what I mean? It means a lot to me. Whether it's like 1 or 2 viewers or 100 viewers, you know what I mean? I know I'm making somebody's day by them watching my stream, and I really appreciate that. I'll try to be as entertaining as possible. No pressure there, right? But, you know. Hold on, give me something. We're already within an hour of the stream, so like, I got like 2 more games until I switch to Need for Speed Heat. I'm gonna be playing no, fuck that. I'm gonna start playing Call of Duty again when Vanguard comes out. You know what I mean? Which means I have to buy a whole new SSD card because that shit takes up a lot of memory. So there's that, and alright. So yeah, probably will be going back to Call of Duty until Vanguard comes out, which is like 2 weeks from now. I'm planning on buying the game though. So in the meantime, I'm gonna be playing racing games for the next 2 weeks. I'm trying not to like try to take Fridays off, even though I'm supposed to stream 3 days a week. It's funny making fun of cultures as long as people don't get mad or offended. Listen, I agree with you. But the problem with society nowadays, everybody's sensitive up the ass, bro. Like cancel culture is it's getting ridiculous now. They're trying to cancel the homie Dave Chappelle, bro. Like motherfuckers can't take a joke, bro. Yeah, I'm not really into Battlefield, but I think I might like buy the Battlefield 2042. I hear like a lot of good things about that game. Are you serious? Fuck me, man. Why am I concentrating? I'm thinking too much about the fucking culture war. Got him. That was kind of easy. Fuck, man. What you got this so fucking dumb? Yeah, fuck the sensitive people. Like, a lot of people base their, you know, a lot of people are mainly based on their opinions rather than facts, bro. People get emotional too quickly. Bitch ass niggas in the world, bro. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, Oh, let me not. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut in terms of that. You know, that's not really my place to talk about stuff like that. But you know, the point I'm trying to make is that people get offended for every little thing, man. It's ironic that the people that try to cancel Dave Chappelle are they wind up risking their own jobs. It's not about making money. It's about like, you know, just trying to make people laugh, bro. Especially not like nowadays, everything is like going to shit. Inflation is like, there's inflation in the economy. People still getting sick from COVID. You know, like there's a lot of shit that's going on, and like every once in a while you need a good laugh. You know what I mean? But they try to kill humor. Whatever though. They want us to make knock jokes and not laugh about certain things that might be sensitive for other people to hear. One thing I don't get is if you don't like Dave Chappelle's comedy, why the fuck you watch it and complain? Anyway, let me not talk about that too much. Apparently everybody gets sensitive. You can't even say the S word, like SIMP in Twitch. Like, really? You can't say that word in Twitch, but yet you can like let girls fucking do bikini streams and pools and shit like that. Like I see why, like, I don't want to like slander Twitch or anything like that, but I see why like so much like high profile Twitch streamers switch to YouTube. You know what I mean? As of we speak right now, I'm streaming on Twitch, but I'm also streaming on Facebook Gaming and YouTube. The reason I stream on YouTube is because you know, it's more of an archive channel. Like, the thing about Twitch is that you can't keep a certain amount of live stream videos in your channel for too long, and like they get deleted after every 30 days. You can't really say it, man. The world's full of sensitive bitches, bro. You know what I mean? Like the best way for us to live this world that we like, you know, live our lives in this fucking sensitive ass world is if we just stick to our ground. You know what I mean? Like, don't let these fucking bitch ass niggas try to control our, you know, the way of life. You know what I mean? Like, I can speak for everybody in New York and say nothing annoys me more than a bitch ass nigga. And I can say the N word because I'm black, but yet you get canceled for saying the S word. I don't understand that. Well, actually, that makes sense because I'm black. If a white guy said what I said, then yeah, you can say goodbye to their channel. But that's besides the point. But you know, it is what it is. You know, like, I mean, it's not that we can't change it. It's just that it's gonna take time for us to change that type of mentality that people have. Some people just don't want to change. You know, they want to get stuck in their way of thinking instead of just like seeing things the way they are. Instead of just like trying to make their own reality or trying to make their own truth, which doesn't make sense. Like, there's no your truth, there's no your reality, it's just reality and truth, that's it. Most people can accept that. And they don't even censor that word either. This is crazy, man. I mean, hopefully you're Mexican when you said that, right? I mean, obviously. Because he did say something like about the Honduran and Mexico game. It doesn't bother me, bro. You know why? I find it funny. Like, I find racist people funny. Is that a weird thing to say? I'm not really sensitive about it. Like, I think the reason why I say that is because when you grow up playing Modern Warfare 2 and you hear the lobbies that you get into, you know, it makes sense why I find racism funny. You got like people who work full-time jobs screaming the N-word with the ER on Call of Duty. Like, you could be an accountant or a lawyer, you just call you the N-word out of frustration because he lost a search and destroy lobby. Say racist shit, but it's not racist. Yeah, it's just jokes. Well, I mean, it depends how you say it. Like, if you say it like in a joking way, it's all about the tone, you know what I mean? The tone sets it off. If you have a white friend and he says the N-word in front of you, but you've been friends for a long time and you don't get bothered by it, then yeah, it shouldn't bother. But like, if someone just randomly call you the N-word in like in a fucking Walmart parking lot, then that's a different story. Wow, that was a waste of a turbo. Wow, how did that still hit me? I mean, I would say for fun, but like I said, it all depends on the tone. It depends on the context. You know what I mean? I know some people who are going to be watching this and probably hearing what I'm saying, you probably think, oh, no, it don't matter. You're still a racist if you say these certain words. I'm like, fine. You gotta understand, I'm in the point in my life that I don't get offended by shit much anymore. I used to be a sensitive ass bitch when I was in my like late teens and early 20s. Now I just don't give a fuck. I'm not saying that I will run around and say racial slurs, but if someone says a racial slur to me, I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? I'll only react to it if it affects me, like in terms of like either business or something related to what I'm doing. Like, if, for example, if I'm streaming right now, if some random dude says the N-word with the ER, obviously I'm gonna have to block him because it pops up on the lower left part of my screen where it shows the chat. You know what I mean? And you know, Twitch and YouTube gaming has strict guidelines about racial, like, you know, racial slurs in the streams. In some cases, I don't have control of what other people say. They mostly like do violations for people who say those things in their own stream. But still, though, you know, you cannot be too careful. But then again, like, you know, the world's full of sensitive people, bro. You're caught. You know, hopefully you stick around for me to play Need for Speed Heat. You know, because I like to switch it up every once in a while. You know, this game can get pretty repetitive over time. Well, most Need for Speed games do. I mean, like, me personally, if you stick with the same genre of game, I don't think it should be a big deal. But fuck them people saying stupid shit like that. They say say that you say N-word for fun is still racist, or if you want to lose weight, or if you're fatphobic, that hurt my brain cells. I don't know, like, I mean, like, it's just best to ignore people like that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna switch games right now, okay? Hopefully you stick around for that. But you know, I get what you're saying. You know, like most people just they say what to say based on their emotions rather than just logic. You know what I mean? There's a lot of dumb people in this world. You just gotta like be above them. You know what I mean? The dumbest people are the ones that can't think of anything good to say, or they're not really intellectually smart. Obviously, um, yeah, you just gotta be above it. You know what I mean? Ah, thank you, appreciate it, man. Most people leave after I switch from what you call it. Most people leave when I switch from Need for Speed Payback to Heat. I mean, Hot Pursuit to Heat. Well, people want to like it or not, Heat is the latest like boots on the ground game. You know what I mean? Like Hot Pursuit Remastered is technically not boots on the ground. It's just a remastered version of a game of an old game. Hold on, let me change the title. Um, so Rage, let me ask you something. Are you into cars, or you just like specifically like playing racing games? I know people who just play racing games that don't know about cars, but that's normal too, I guess. They want to live that Fast and the Furious life online. Okay, let me mute the music because I know for a fact that if I play music while the lobby's going, it's gonna get annoying. That's one thing I don't like is that you can't change the lobby music. I'm into cars, yeah. Okay. So what cars you're into? What cars you prefer? Like V8s, four cylinders, JDM, um, Euro spec, American, Korean. Well, I say Euro spec. I mean like like anything built in Europe, like German cars, UK cars. I do, yeah, Italian cars. All that type of stuff. Me personally, I'm into JDM. Like my car currently right now is an Acura RSX. Same, well, not the same in the game. Mine is the base model. In this game is the what you call it? In the game is the Type S. Hypercars? All right, that's what's up. What's your favorite hypercar? Hold on, I realize my screen is so. My the my favorite hypercar. I don't have a favorite hypercar. Actually. Oh no, yeah I do. The McLaren P1. Koenigsegg. Which one? Agera R, Regera. The new one that has like seats in the back. I forgot what it's called. I honestly forgot what the name of that um specific car. Bugatti.
Yo, make it rain, fly.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I've actually sat inside a McLaren P1 before. That $1 million car, bro. Bro, my first time sitting in that car, bro, it's like so driver focused. Like first, okay, I'll be honest with you. I'm a big guy, right? Like 6 feet, 260 pounds. Getting in that hypercar, at first it was a tight squeeze, But like once you sit on that seat, everything is driver focused. Like like that car. Like so you sit in the car and it wants you to go fucking 200 miles an hour. Alright, let me get the GTR out. I mean, GTR is not the best car in the game, but like it's fun for me to play. So. Yeah, man, I'm a big fucking guy, bro. Like imagine seeing Shaq trying to get into a fucking Fiat. That's like me. Well, I mean, I'm not that big, but like, you know, you get the point. You know what I mean? Nah, but like my favorite car is that's my favorite hypercar. My favorite supercar is the Acura or Honda NSX. If you want to be technical. Oh, look how inaccurate this game is. The stock force induction system in the GTR is 1 turbo, not the 2 dual turbo. That's inaccurate, sir. But I don't want to, like, it's too late for me now to like nitpick on this game. This game is like 2 years old at this point. The 7-speed is fast? Okay. I'll work with that. Yeah, I mean, it annoys me the fact that this car is not fast. Okay, time to get rid of this shit. Yeah, some of these engine swaps are inaccurate, bro. I don't like that shit. Let's see if this next mode is fast. I mean, it is lighter, so it should have an advantage, maybe. Hopefully. No. These are the exact opposite. What the fuck? I wasted man money for. God damn it. Man, fuck it. You know, like we all been saying that for a while now, but you know, let's be realistic. They're not gonna change anything. The most they're gonna do is they're probably gonna like work on the new Need for Speed game that's supposedly supposed to be coming out next year. How old is he? It's been a while, I think. It came out in 2019, so it's like 2 years old now. 2-year-old game, man. You feeling old yet? Hold on. Well, at least they're accurate with the car noise. You hear that noise? You hear that V engine? I forgot which one. Is it VR? Is it VR? What kind of engine is it? The VR35? Let me check the type of engine. R35 engine. It has a VR38 DET. DETT. There we go. So I'm assuming the VR is the type of motor. 38 is 3.8 liter. DETT is direct injected twin turbo. I'm assuming, you know, any fucking Nissan fanboys, if you're there to correct me, please, but don't be a dick about it, because I'm a Honda guy. I hate the fact that they did this car dirty and like payback and heat. This car has a lot of potential.
I like it.
Carbon. Okay, rear bumper. What's the difference between the two? Okay, that's kind of lame. Nah, leave that alone. I'm not gonna OD with the modifications because, I'll be honest with you, the car looks nice the way it is. There's some cars that you just don't touch. And besides, the modifications for this car in particular is a bit outdated. How old? In the bed, I need to sleep. Alright, man. You know, get some rest if you have to, bro. Don't let me be the reason why you have to stay up late and not concentrate on your day. But I really do appreciate you sticking around and listen to me rant about life and watching my stream. I really do appreciate it. You know, it means a lot to me. What time is it now? It's about to be 12. I'll be streaming for about an hour and 40 minutes. I usually stop my streams between like an hour and 50 minutes and 2 hours, depending on my mood. Usually Mondays, I don't like staying up too late because, you know, I usually, even though I don't stream on Tuesdays is like, for some reason, the day I have to focus on my work. You know what I mean? Like Tuesday's one of those days. Like Monday, you're just glad that it's done, but then Tuesday's like when the real work begins. That makes sense. I appreciate it, bro. I really do, and I'm very happy that you stopped by and watched me play games. You know what I mean? Like most people would be watching Squid Game right now, which I still need to watch because I'm slacking. Yeah, I'm slacking on that shit. I need to watch Squid Game, but apart from that, you know, most people usually take the time of day just to do something else. But you're here watching me play, man. I appreciate it, man. Viewers like you is the reason why I still keep streaming to this very day. That's not really the middle, is it? Right there. You finished? Don't tell me what happens at the end. I haven't started watching it. So where's this fucking thing, man? Okay, I guess I'll leave it like that for now. That's the Twitch mobile. Ah, man, it's a shame that's not all the way up to 100 though. I mean 400. And I have like a lot of memes from Squid Game. Yeah, there's too many of them. Too many fucking Squid Game memes. And watch, like everybody's gonna dress up like the motherfucking shooters from that what's it called again? When that Simon Says red light green light thing, which you know I like the memes and some clips on social media already ruined it for me, but you know I already know too much about that as it is. I keep saying as it is like it makes sense. I want to do a little solo run. One day I went to my brother's friend's house. Squid Game just came out, and barely, and the day after tomorrow it blew up. Yeah, that's what good marketing can do to a show. You don't have to be in my way, sir. I mean, like, there's a lot of things I have to catch up in terms of TV shows. Never watched WandaVision. I haven't watched Loki. I haven't watched a lot of movies and shows, man. And I heard Young Justice, the new season of Young Justice is coming out next month, so I'm gonna be locked into that show too. But now I heard it's in HBO Max. It's not in DC streaming anymore. It's a shame that this car is so damn slow, man. I think because the game trying to make it as realistic as possible with this car, considering the fact that this car is technically heavy. It's almost 2 tons, I think. And let's go back to the stream, bro. Yeah, I mean, I try my best, bro. I really try my best. Yeah, one day my channel will blow up, bro. One day. I've been streaming since 2017 and it's 2021. Maybe 2022 will be the year of my stream. Who knows? But either way, I appreciate you stopping by and watching me play. I mean, I'm always grinding on stream when I'm streaming, because when it comes to streaming, it's because you know, it's a hobby. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm trying to like be the next ninja or Nick Merckx or fucking Black Panther. Like, I'm just me. You know what I mean? I want to be like, I just, you know, I just want to like stream for fun, and I want to do it for my, I want to stream in my own, you know, way. You know what I mean? So that, and it helps kills time, because you know, I hate the fact that it's just, I would live my life just do 9 to 5 and that's it. Nothing more exciting. I mean, that's boring to me.
Man, the cops are out for blood today, am I right? Cars must be even more of a hard ass than Mercer.
I'm selling this shit. Waste of money this car was. I remember why I didn't buy this shit a while back. Nah, but let me know when you're about to head out, you know, so I can at least say my formal goodbyes. I won't leave you hanging, buddy. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, if not, then at least have the opportunity to try. You know what I mean? Most people don't have the equipment that I do, and don't have the patience to do what I do, and you know, that makes a difference, I guess. Alright, man, take it easy, bro. Have a good rest of the week. Hopefully I see you on Wednesday. I do stream on Wednesday and Friday, usually at the same time, so if you want to watch me again, just like stick around for that, okay? Okay, so I'm like 50 minutes into the stream. I would say I have like 10 more minutes until I leave. Ah, man, appreciate it, bro. Let's do this. You know what? I'll probably go stream a little later, depending. I don't want to, like, I feel like once I stop streaming, then that's when I fall asleep. I'm not sleepy yet, so. That will way too hard. I need to repair my car. I mean, I can do it. save my repair kit. Probably like to like third wave, heat wave.
Let's kick things off tonight. I'm about to start a chase.
Okay,
Round up
Google.
the crew and send them my
Come
way.
on.
Somebody talk to me. Who are we chasing and what are they driving?
They're rolling around in a Chevrolet Corvette.
All right, everyone. The hunt is on. Go get them.
Change the music real quick.
No more chasing. You're done. I'm taking off after a Chevrolet Corvette. Gonna make you remember this chase.
Wake up. Got one of our guys in a pursuit.
This car is not agile at all. this is G.
Look what we got here. I'm seeing the vehicle we chased earlier.
All units, located the previous suspect and picked up the pursuit. Looks like you lost some.
I've been for you again.
I want everybody back on this driver ASAP. Don't let him get away again.
Okay. What was that? I'm almost up to 5.
Same make and model. Even the plates match. This is definitely the car we chased before.
Okay, everyone, the cop
around. Let's go get him.
Snap back to reality. We got the hunt back up and running. Flip on the sirens and get after them. suspect and picked up the pursuit. Chopper's fired up and should be there real soon.
Air 1.
dropping spikes on the road up ahead.
All right, copy.
Jesus Christ.
Good going. You can chill out now.
Oh my god, that car is so hard to control.
It's like half the racers on the street don't even remember what we've done for the city.
Be right back, guys.
Tori on the beat. I got a few more minutes in me. This car is like really undrivable.
I haven't driven this car in a while. Damn, that idle's crazy. Hey Google, set the time for 5 minutes. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it quits. For those who are watching, thank you for watching my stream. I appreciate it. I will be streaming again Wednesday. Hope everybody had a good Monday and a good rest of the week. I'll see you in Hump Day. Peace out.